What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going through talking about my lineup for King of the Court today in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Now, I want to start with this. Am I going to be streaming live on Twitch? Well, yes, that link is going to be down below in the description, so obviously make sure to go and check that thing out. Next thing up I want to talk about is my squad is subject to change. So like right now, I'm going to have my squad be a certain thing, but again, it is subject to change, as you guys should know. Like, I'm not saying that this is the exact squad that's going to be there when you guys are do click the ultimate Twitch tab. So that's where we're really at today. That's what's to note. And again, I really do appreciate all the support as always on the channel. You guys are amazing. So here's what's to know. Does your team overall matter? I think it does, right? Like, I don't know how much it matters, but I do think it matters. And so, am I going to start with the best team in the game? No. I'm going to start with my budget-ish team and then move the way I need to move. Because, for example, I think like a 50-point win with the lower overall team is maybe just as impactful as a 75-point win with your best team, right? I don't know for sure. That's just my guess. Nonetheless, my starting point guard will always be Jason Kidd. Until something changes in a massive way, Jason Kidd will be my starting point guard. Why? Well, he's, in my opinion, one of the best offensive guards in the game. He's an absolute bucket. Mine has the extra Hall of Famers he needs. There's just no downsides to me with Jason Kidd. I really think is what it comes down to. And am I going to give him anything else? Maybe. Like, I may add physical finisher to him. I don't really think it's that important. May add off-ball pass to him. We'll have to see. But probably not. Like, this Jason Kidd, as he is just fine. He's got, you know, the satellite badge, or the airplane badge, I should say. Which, again, when he gets hot, he should never miss from the three-point line. And I think he is the best point guard to start my squad off with. Shooting guard position. This is where things get interesting. I'm going with Cam Reddish. I am going with my Sapphire squad. Cam Reddish makes that squad. I like Cam Reddish. Can handle the ball a little bit, can dunk the ball. Defensively, he's an absolute beast. And there's just, again, not many flaws. For me, I need a card that defensively is going to be stout and fine. Cam Reddish is going to do that. Combine the fact with that I just can green with Cam Reddish pretty consistently. There's just no flaws in it. Mine's fully badged, all he needs to be. And again, defensively, he is going to be just fine. Am I going to put any extra, Hall of Famers on him? No. As he stands, he is just fine. At the small forward position, going with another Sapphire. It is Robert Covington. Cam Reddish, Robert Covington really give me really similar things. Robert Covington probably has the better player model. Covington has a higher three ball. Cam Reddish may handle the ball slightly better offensively. Obviously, has a better driving dunk. But the thing with me and Robert Covington is this. He's 6'9". He's going to play great defense. And oh yeah, by the way, offensively, he's just fine because he can knock down shots. I know a lot of people are like, Ty, why are you running these Sapphires? You're going to lose if you run these cards. No, I trust these Sapphires about as much as I trust some of the diamonds in the game. It really, truly is that simple, that easy. Robert Covington is my starting small forward. Starting power forward, this one's subject to change. Right now, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, why do I say this is subject to change? Because if, for example, I could get Joel Embiid by, today, which obviously is probably not going to happen, he would definitely take that starting role from Giannis. I really do like Giannis, and I feel like I give Giannis a pretty hard time, but I just feel like the card should be slightly better than he is. And I don't know, maybe it's just me being too negative on him, but I genuinely believe that. I just feel like he should be slightly better than he is. I feel like it just comes down to, can I consistently green with Giannis? If I consistently green with Giannis today, he's going to be just fine. Going to be perfect. If I struggle to green with him, it's going to be a struggle, on the court. But he's got some great legend badges. He's a really solid player. I've just got to be able to knock down consistent shots with him. At the starting center position, I am plugging in Jack Sigma. The most chicken man in the entire game is Jack Sigma. I love what he provides for me on the floor because he knocks down shots. Defensively, I'd go as far as to say, and I think he's underrated, underappreciated. And for me, he's just a solid card that can hold it down. Has a wide player model, player build. Mine's got some extra Hall of Famers on him. Could, give him some other things like physical finisher, off-ball pass possibly. But as Jack Sigma stands, he is so elite on this game. Definitely a card that I trust to play and compete at the highest level. So where does that leave me? Well, leaves me with my bench unit, in which I, to start today, am going to fill it with all golds. And I know a lot of people may disagree with me and say, Ty, you should run some bench. You should do what you... Look, I get it, right? Everybody's squad can change, and mine probably will change throughout today, but this is just where I'm starting today, right? After seeing how things work last week, the start to your run is the most important. If I play my first 4 games and get quits and things don't go my way, it's going to be really tough for me to win King of the Court. If things do go my way early on and I'm hoping with the Sapphires and doing my thing, I have a chance to do something special this weekend. So obviously, again, it's tough. I'm going to try to do what I can do, but filling your bench with golds, what does that really do? What does that provide? Well, honestly, the main thing it does is just lower your team overall. That's my main goal here, to get as low of a team overall as possible and still be able to go out and hoop in Showdown, right? Like, again, it's kind of tough to figure out, you know, the exact lowest you can get and try to make it happen, but that's what I'm trying to do today. Really, you know, use this 5-man squad and go out and hoop with them at a high level. So like you guys can see, I think I can end up getting this thing to what, an 85 overall, I think is what it's going to end up being, which is basically what I've been running in the past. There's nothing really crazy here. There's nothing that's, you know, changing. It's an 85 overall, which I've been running in the past. Now, as far as my coach, I am running Larry Brown. What does he boost? Interior, perimeter, steal, speed, and agility. Super important here, because then you're looking at a Jack Sigma, right? And I just want to show this off. You're looking at a Jack Sigma that if you calculate all of those, right, you guys are going to see the steal goes up to an 85, interior goes up to a 97, perimeter to an 89, speed to an 85, agility to an 89, perfect. For Giannis, what does it boost? Well, with Giannis, you're going to see steal goes up to a 93, perimeter to a 94, interior to a 98, speed to a 93, and agility to a 94. So, like, these are the things that defensively really make these cards elite. You even look at a Cam Reddish. His steal, it gets maxed. Perimeter goes up to a 94, interior to an 87, speed to a 90, agility to a 94. You're looking at a card that's going to be one of the best defenders in the game. And same thing here with Covington. When you look at him, his steal goes to a 93, perimeter to a 94, interior to an 88, speed to an 88, agility to a 94. The coach, honestly, is what makes my team. Now, again, I say this is subject to change because depending on how much MT, you know, I can get, I tried sniping way too many cards today. Honestly, it's going to come back to haunt me probably. But I did what I did. Obviously, can't change it now. Just comes down to, are there going to be any Lou Wills up on the auction house? I don't know. I just got Drew Gooden for 100K. We'll see. I don't even know if that's a snipe or not. So I'm really just waiting. Can I get Lou Will by the end of today? Probably not. If I do, obviously, maybe add him over a guy like Giannis or probably Jack Sigma, honestly, and go out with that squad and hoop. But again, I doubt that'll happen. If I do end up running a full lineup, all that's going to change is Scottie Pippen in here for Cam Reddish, Covington in, or Bazelis in for Covington, and then run 2 extra golds at the end of my bench is really what I'm going to do if I, you know, try to run my best squad possible. So that's where we're at right now. I'm hopeful that this weekend King of the Court goes well. It's really me versus me. At the end of the day, if I play well, I'm confident in my abilities to get the job done. If I don't play well, at the end of the day, it's going to be tough for me to get the job done. It really is that simple, that easy to realize. And honestly, again, it's up to me. If I hoop, I'm going to be just fine. If I don't hoop, it's going to be a long day at the office for me. I'd love to get Joel Embiid, but again, at the end of the day, with his price being what it is, it's just not looking good. And it's sad, but it's just kind of where we're at right now as far as things are concerned. I really do need some of these wild gem golds to sell because I've got way too much MT just sitting here invested in these cards. So I made the mistake of it. That's me. But again, it's just going to put me in a really tough position with the cards I want to add to the squad. So that's where we're at today. We'll have to see ultimately what happens, you know, and how the scoring works. Again, I will be streaming it live on Twitch. That link is down below in the description. Let me know your thoughts on this. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.